President Donald Trump definitely divides the public opinion, and that doesn't count out these celebrities who happen to not think too highly of the former real estate mogul and reality TV star, The Apprentice Celebrity Apprentice. Celebrities who don't like Trump include Cher, documentary filmmaker Michael Moore, Lady Gaga, Robert De Niro, Katy Perry, and many more. Number 10. Cher. Do you believe in life after love? Well, the goddess of pop certainly doesn't believe in Donald Trump. During the lead up to the election results, the American singer made her feelings perfectly clear on Twitter, comparing Trump to the likes of Adolf Hitler and Godzilla. Cher also stated that if he did manage to win, she would leave the planet. Like millions of others, she was devastated by the outcome, but has continued to try and keep people's spirits up, while also continually slandering the president every chance she gets. Number 9. Mark Ruffalo. Academy Award nominated actor and the man behind the Hulk, Mark Ruffalo, was a huge advocate for the likes of Bernie Sanders, who lost the Democratic nomination to Hillary Clinton. He's also stood alongside his fellow Avengers in lashing out against Trump's words and actions. Aside from constantly roasting the Trump administration on Twitter, even declaring that Marvel takes more care with their scripts than the White House does with its leaks, Ruffalo also spearheaded a mass protest outside the Trump International Hotel. We don't think even Loki got pummeled this badly. Number 8. Sarah Silverman. We all know this comedian can be absolutely brutal with her put-downs. While she certainly hasn't held back when it comes to her feelings about Donald Trump, she's also gone out of her way to make many poignant and emotional messages on how his treatment of women and brand of nationalism are toxic. Following Hillary Clinton's defeat, she went as far to call for the military to overthrow Trump, and that others should join the self-proclaimed resistance movement. While tanks probably won't be blowing holes in the White House anytime soon, Silverman can take pride in knowing that for everyone out there comparing Trump to Hitler, she definitely managed to raise the bar. Number 7. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Out of all celebrities, did Donald Trump really think taking on the Terminator was going to work out in his favor? While the two had taken issue with each other's policies in the past, the real feud began following the president's speech at the National Prayer Breakfast, where he decided to pray for Arnie given the failing ratings of Celebrity Apprentice. The former governor of California responded with a video that may not have featured any explosions, but was a searing burn nonetheless. We're guessing that's one less action hero Trump has in his corner. Number 6. Meryl Streep. While her countless performances have garnered critical acclaim, this Academy Award winner is just as notable for her anti-Trump speeches. When she received the Cecil B. DeMille Award at the 2017 Golden Globes, her acceptance speech came with a healthy helping of put-downs towards the new president, to which Donald Trump responded by calling her overrated. Of course, that hasn't slowed her down whatsoever, as she also let loose another zinger when the Human Rights Campaign graced her with the National Ally for Equality Award in February 2017. As you might expect, she took the opportunity to really let the condemnation flow. Number 5. Michael Moore. This filmmaker hasn't held back when it comes to lashing out against the presidents of the past, but when it comes to Trump, Michael Moore has attacked him on all fronts, calling him a Russian traitor and to vacate the White House on Twitter. Moore has written countless articles on Trump's past faults, all the while headlining anti-Trump protests in order to spread the word. He even released a documentary in 2016 entitled Michael Moore in Trumpland, although the film wasn't a vicious attack on Trump per se. It was more of a pro-Hillary Clinton stand-up routine. Still, we wouldn't be at all surprised if Moore made a documentary all about President Trump in the near future. Number 4. Madonna. One of the celebrities standing at the forefront of the Women's March in protest to Donald Trump's nomination, you can bet this pop queen was pumped and ready to take action. Rousing the crowd at the protest, she was caught in some backlash, given the fact she stated that blowing up the White House might actually be a preferable course of action. Despite the controversy that came from her comments, to which Donald Trump labeled her as disgusting, Madonna hasn't ceased the call to arms against the president, and we're pretty sure that another clash between these two is right around the corner. Number 3. Alec Baldwin. Possibly the one person who gets under Donald Trump's skin the most, this veteran actor is not only all too happy to ridicule him in public, but also his portrayal of the president on Saturday Night Live has become almost a modern classic. Many have impersonated the billionaire over the years, but there's something about Baldwin's portrayal that people just love, and more importantly, it's something that Donald Trump just cannot stand. Since the Donald is frequently tweeting about how unfunny it is and how SNL is all the worse for it, we'd say that the performance definitely made its mark, and from the looks of things, it won't be stopping anytime soon. Number 2, Lady Gaga. When it came to Trump's shocking victory, you can bet one of the first celebrities in line to speak out against it was none other than the bizarrely beautiful Lady Gaga. Following Hillary Clinton's loss in the election, Stefani Joanne Angelina Germanotta began a protest outside Trump Tower, brandishing the sign, "Love Trump's Hate," for hours on end. While she's been a bit less vocal following that, many took note of her choice of opening song at her halftime Super Bowl performance in early February 2017, where she sang Woody Guthrie's "This Land Is Your Land," a classic that has since become a staple song for anti-Trump protesters. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Amy Schumer, Katy Perry, Robert De Niro. Number 1, Rosie O'Donnell. Considering their feud has been going for over a decade now, it's safe to say that this actress is not a huge fan of the Donald. Their heated battle began over disputes regarding his handling of Miss USA pageant, which then spiraled into a series of insults traded over Twitter, slandering each other whenever one is in front of a camera, and eventually spilling over into the presidential elections, where O'Donnell took every chance possible to diminish Trump's character. Even after his win, Rosie has continued to speak out against Trump, calling him mentally unstable. Do you know about any other celebrity Trump hater we didn't mention? Let us know in the comments below. And don't also forget to subscribe for more amazing content.